Hello, welcome to another Friday artwork video. So I'm going to take a look at some Mirage cards here. This is going to be different from some of the episodes I've been doing recently, and a return to how I did the artwork videos originally, in that I'm purely going to be focusing on the artwork. One of the reasons for this is, as now we're getting into Mirage and Forward, I've done set musings for all of these, so I'll include a link to the set musings so that you can get a bit more familiar with the set if you're not familiar with, say, the various cycles or the various themes, mechanics, those sort of things. And that's what, me doing for the sets before Mirage was really for the benefit of people for a certain set, where they weren't necessarily familiar with the themes and mechanics of the set, and I'd never done like a set overview as part of a set musings that I could say, take a look at this video. From this point onwards I do, so that's how I'm going to roll with this. Also, the amount of cards that I'll be able to show on camera will vary quite a bit from really Mirage up to, but not including, 8th edition, because it's in terms of, it's sets where I've not opened, well, probably not opened any boosters necessarily, but have singles I've purchased here and there, with a few exceptions. Anyway, just so you know how that works. So let's have a look at these. I really like the artwork in this set, actually. Maybe a little bit older looking for some Magic players, but there's something about this set. I might say a little bit about some of the themes you might notice. I'm starting off here with legends first of all. So we're going to look at the artwork for some of the legends. I will also include a link to the Scryfall search for the set as well, to help you with that. So you can look at those and then filter accordingly. So now we're just moving on to some regular cards. These aren't a part of any cycles. A lot of these are mainly cards which score for the set higher up on the EDH rec ranking. And a few here and there might be because they generate interesting tokens, or for instance this card and a few others you'll see which fit in with Griffin Tribal, which is something that was in this set stroke block. And I think, in actual fact, one of the retrospective Magic the Gathering Online decks which were created when this set went live on Magic the Gathering Online was actually a Griffin Tribal deck. I think that's, well, actually I've got that right now. Maybe it was more of a, maybe there was a bit more to it than that, but I know it had some definite Griffin Tribal cards in it. I'll try and remember actually to include a link, an MTG wiki link to the article on those MTGO only decks, because it's pretty interesting. I have got a video on one of the decks which I created in paper, and I'll include a link to that as well. So you've got lots of resources to follow up on. Now, yeah, I didn't record, I didn't buy any of these necessarily for the artwork. As I've said, you know, a number of these are because they cropped up high on EDH rec rankings, but in a moment we'll actually be into also some cycles, which I couldn't resist purchasing at some point. Oh, Phyrexian Vault, of course. This was one of the non-basic lands in the set. It wasn't part of a cycle. However, this is part of the cycle. Allied colours, and I did sort of tease the fact I was going to do these. The diamonds. I'm trying to remember if these still are relatively affordable. I think so. And the guild mages as well. The cycle in the set. Over the years I have printed a number of Guild Mage and Guild Mage type cards in various sets with those interesting utilities on them. And then we have the Cycle of Charms. So these are early modal spells, and of course nowadays they'd be more in a bullet point format with the rules text, which of course you can't see, but yeah, that's one thing with these. I have mentioned it on other episodes. We've looked at various cards as part of the deck musing episodes where that was the case, where modern versions of modal cards are done using a bulleted list. And there we have it. Hopefully you enjoyed that. That certainly for me was very nice and relaxing to look through those. And some interesting cards there from Mirage. Thanks once again for watching. Bye for now, and I will catch you in a future episode.